Today I'm going to tell you an interesting story about the life of Saint Julia of Corsica. Saint Julia is also known as the patron saint of pain and torture victims. She was born around the year 420 AD in the Roman province of Carthage, which is now Tunisia. Her family were devout Christians, and she grew up with faith, prayer, and learning about the stories of saints. Her childhood took a tragic turn when Carthage was invaded by the Vandals, a Germanic tribe known for their brutal conquests and hostility toward Christians. During the attack, Julia's parents were killed, and she was taken captive. She was sold into slavery and ended up in the household of a Syrian pagan merchant. Despite all her suffering, Julia never complained or lost her deep devotion to Christ. Even as a slave, she was known for her kindness, humility, and silent strength. Her master, impressed by her honesty and hard work, respected her greatly, yet he remained a pagan and forbade her from practicing her faith publicly. She fasted, prayed in secret, and longed for the day she could attend Christian worship freely again. One day, her master took her on a sea voyage to Gaul, which is now France, for a business trip. On their return, the ship made a stop at the island of Corsica. There, a pagan festival was taking place, and the local governor invited Julia's master to join in the sacrifices to the gods. He accepted the invitation, but Julia refused to take part. Even though she was a slave, she boldly declared that she would never deny her faith in Christ, not even for her own life. Her refusal angered the local governor, who demanded that her master hand her over. At first, the merchant resisted, for he valued Julia not just as a servant, but as a woman of remarkable spirit. But eventually, fearing political tension, he gave in. Julia was then dragged before the pagan altar and ordered again to sacrifice to the gods. When she refused, they beat her severely, but she would not give in. Her calmness and courage stunned everyone. As a final punishment, they tortured her brutally, pulling out her hair, whipping her, and finally crucifying her. She died with a prayer on her lips, her eyes turned toward heaven. Her martyrdom is believed to have occurred around the year 439. After her death, some Christian monks on the island discovered her body and buried it with honor. Her relics were later transferred to the Italian city of Brescia, where a basilica was made, and it was called the Basilica of St. Julia in Brescia. Her story reminds us that regardless of our circumstances, we must remain steadfast in our faith in God. Today, she is venerated as the patron saint of pain and torture victims. Her feast day is celebrated every 22nd of May. If you like stories like this, support us, follow, like, and subscribe.